There's no conversation. I've been working all week. I'd rather be your enemy than any friend you think I would be. I'm just oh, so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Can I be so bad? I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Can I be honest with you, please? It's really hard for me to speak right now, but I've been drinking all day. It's been a long week. Can't you tell by my face? I want the least I deserve. There's no conversation. I've been working all week. I'd rather be your enemy than any friend you think I would be.
We hit the streets and we pitch till there's no more. Dolo when I ride, nigga, you can smell the dope. Duffel bags in the farm to the condo. On the phone with Hayes in a deep convo. We got connects on the blow for the low. Well respected nigga really off the mojo. Don't go for disrespect, it's a no-no. Send a shot, make them bounce like a pogo. I've been working all week, blasting off from stress. More money, more
Welcome back to another exclusive edition, man. More to live for, man. Shout out to all my loyal Day One subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers, man. Shout out to all the people that be sharing my videos, man, on social media, man. I definitely appreciate that, man, and I notice it, man. So that showed me the real support. So I definitely can dig that, man. I appreciate you rocking with your boy, man. So check it out, man. First off, man, how y'all feeling the intro? Y'all like that? Let me know. Drop a comment. Trying a new look, you know what I mean, for the channel, whatever. So just, you know what I mean, feel free to drop a comment, man. But let's get right into it, man. Definitely free to the homie Rashad White, man. Got a interesting phone call, few days ago, whatever. I decided to put that out there. He wanted me to put that out there, whatever. So like, just to catch everybody up, man, because like my subscriber count is growing slowly but surely, but it is growing. So a lot of people may not be, you know what I mean, up to speed with the whole journey, with the whole Free Rashad White movement, whatever. So like, the homie been down since '08. So that's almost 17 years straight or whatever, for some robberies or whatever. So like, I'm not, you know what I mean, really trying to speedball through everything, but like everybody that's been rocking with me already know what's up. So I'm just trying to catch up, you know what I mean, catch the new people up to speed, whatever. But like, he been down 17 years for some armed robberies, whatever. You know what I mean, I'm advocating for his release because like, man, it's people do way worse things and don't do nowhere near that time or whatever. But like, doing this whole movement or whatever, like I've been keeping in touch with him. You know what I mean? He been telling me, you know what I mean, things that he want to put out. You know what I mean? So like, it's other videos on my channel for those that just, you know what I mean, catch a wave of this journey or whatever. Like, it's other videos, and you know what I mean, I would appreciate if you check them out too, man, so you can get the whole scope of the whole journey, the whole Free Rashad White movement. So I won't have to, you know what I mean, to keep repeating it for the ones that's already know, that's already been here, whatever. But like, through his journey or whatever, and basically like kind of where we at now with the whole thing, whatever, like he did make it. I think this is a good place to start for people that don't, you know what I mean, that might be new. Like, North Carolina prison system, whatever, like, you know what I mean, it's really, you know what I mean, like other states got levels, stuff like that. Like they got levels, but from my understanding, it's really closed custody or medium custody, whatever. Like, so like either you're gonna be in a single man cell or you're gonna be on some like dorm living. Like it's either or, from my understanding, from what the homie told me or whatever. But like spending, you know what I mean, 10 years straight on one of North Carolina's most dangerous prison yards, Maury. He took this picture too. So like spending all that time there and then, you know, getting moved, you know, somewhere that's, you know what I mean, like a dorm living after basically being in SEG for that long or whatever. Like it was like a culture shock or whatever. So I ain't making light of the situation, and I ain't, like I said, I ain't really trying to speedball through it, whatever. I'm just trying to give a good summary, you know what I mean, and not, you know what I mean, sound so repetitive to the ones that been here, whatever. But like things expired on, you know what I mean, a couple things transpired or whatever. So like one thing led to another, and he ended up, you know what I mean, being back on close custody or whatever. But through that journey or whatever, like I know other states, especially in the South or whatever, like they prison system, you know what I mean? They got prisons in the mountains and all that, whatever. I did videos about that too, whatever. But like making it from that high level to like where he at now is a big accomplishment or whatever. So like I kind of just want to start right there, whatever. Like he been through a lot and he accomplished a lot already. So like where he at now with the whole thing or whatever is like, you know what I mean? He in Carteret Correction, whatever. Like I said, North Carolina got closed custody and medium custody, whatever. This is like a medium custody prison. He got greens now, and like for people in North Carolina Department of Correction, like having your greens when you've been down for that long, like that really means something. Like that's really, you know what I mean, one step closer to the street or whatever. So like being able to do all that, um, it was a challenge. It wasn't easy or whatever. So like during that time, you know what I mean, me myself, I called up to the prison asking could he be in a program to help, you know, get his points down. I made videos about that too or whatever. So like he was able to get the points down. That's how he got to a program, and that's how he got to where he at now or whatever. So like, but the thing is, like he said, and you know what I mean, everybody else know, but like he said, and it meant so much. It meant more when he said it. It's like it's still prison. So like, no matter how he look at it, he gotta come correct. Like it's still prison, whatever. So like, he ain't been, you know what I mean, involved. You know what I mean, like in no violence or things like that, like he did on other prison yards. But like, just staying out the way and knowing that he close to the door, whatever. That's been definitely a challenge or whatever. So like he'd been able to get a job or whatever. And like this job is like going on the free world, or whatever. Like he out in the free world, like on a work release, which is I really don't understand North Carolina work release like compared to other states, and like I mean it's just different strokes for different folks because like people be getting out and have all this time and still got, you know what I mean, X amount of time to do on parole, probation, what have you, whatever. Like some make it, some don't, whatever. But like his particular case, like he been down since '08, and his release date is 2026 and it's almost 2025. So like I've been telling him like, what more they want from you? You know what I mean? Like you got actual accomplishments or whatever, like, and you actually got big accomplishments in a short amount of time or whatever. So like that's kind of the conversation that me and him be having like nowadays since he on that level of prison, whatever. But with that job come its own different set of bullshit. So we'll get right back to you and talk about that. Man, like he out in the free world or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? He getting ridiculed for every little thing. It's like from my understanding how he was putting it, it's like he's still getting the scrutiny of how he was being on the high levels anytime he interacting, you know what I mean, with any type of free world activities or whatever. So like through all of that, like, you know what I mean, he you know what I mean, he see people doing what they do, like, you know what I mean, I don't give away too much game, but like people do what they do in prison, out of prison, some that been, some that ain't been, you know what I mean? But like things happen, you know what I mean, on them work release programs or whatever in certain prisons, not this one in particular, but things like that do happen. So I understand the careful eye. And at the end of the day, these are, you know what I mean, inmates and convicts that you know what I mean, in charge of. So I understand the watchful eye or whatever, but like the way he put it, man, like any little thing, like any little gesture or anything, like they automatically under all the scrutiny or whatever. And like um the people that they work with or whatever, like at the job, like this is a free world job. You know what I mean? He working with people that's, you know what I mean, free. You know what I mean? Like from what he telling me, if like from what they telling him, I don't know if it's just game that they trying to throw him off to keep him out of a good thing, but like ain't nobody really, you know what I mean, making a lot of money out there like that. So like he, you know what I mean, he looking at it like he treating it like it's a stepping stone or whatever, because like it's something that's getting him ready for the free world, and it's something that he can come home to or whatever. So like he appreciate it, but he know this ain't really something that he want to do, because like he hearing it. But like I said, at the same time, it could be game, because people do that. People will try to throw you off a good thing. Like this particular situation, you know what I mean? It's like it's kind of really like tough for him to look at it like that because of circumstances. So I can dig it. I told him I definitely feel where he coming from, like having mixed feelings about it. But like at the end of the day, it's getting them ready for the free world, whatever. But like I mentioned before, man, like being out there, out and about, like being under so much scrutiny, whatever, like any little thing like can occur, and like you know what I mean, it's a class whatever offense or whatever. So like I mentioned, being out, the fact that he worked with people in the free world, whatever, like that's going to this job, whatever. Somebody was able to like obtain some good food that won't necessarily like on the venue that they had at the job or whatever. But it's other venues out there that other people bring stuff to work or whatever. So like one thing led to another, man, and one of the guys on the work crew, you know what I mean, bought some food from another guy on the work crew, and it was a good amount of it. So he was able to make 2 meals out of it, one that day and one the next day or whatever. So the next day he bring it with him. Now keep in mind, this is the guy that's on the inside, that's on the work crew. He bringing the food with him to work. He seeing the same guy that gave it to him. How you doing? You know what I mean? Keep it moving, keep it moving. One thing lead to another. You know what I mean? Him and my homeboy, they pretty cool. They roll pretty tight. So him and my homeboy chopping it up, and he tells my homeboy, yo, I got, you know what I mean, got some real food, you want some? So like my homeboy ain't thinking nothing of it, but I mean he know it's like, you know what I mean, it ain't exactly, you know what I mean, it's fracturing the law basically, but at the end of the day it's food or whatever. Food meant to be eaten. You know what I mean? So it's like he ain't thinking too much of it, but basically, man, like when the homie gave him the food or whatever, this free world food or whatever, like somebody had already got a drop on them, whatever, and one thing led to another. They ran down on the homie, and then eventually they came back to my homeboy, and you know what I mean, made a big deal about like, you know what I mean, it's they don't supposed to have this. They called the prison, asked the prison that they had this on the menu, all of that. So they eventually end up calling the prison to tell them to get to come pick them up or whatever. And I think the homie lost his job behind this or whatever. From what he was telling me. But at the end of the day, man, like no matter how they try to draw it up in the paperwork or whatever, like they fired him for taking food from another inmate, another convict. You feel me? Like it won't nothing that he did that's like that outstanding that say that's a fireable offense. But he in good spirits though. You know what I mean? He in good spirits because he's like he ain't even really, you know what I mean, want to be at a job like that. He was thankful for what it was, and like for the leave and like not quit on your record, and for that to be the reason that you got fired, taking food from another inmate. I like the chance of him getting another job before he come home. But like I said before, release date 2026, so it's about time he go ahead and get up out of there. So, But listen, man, I just want to put that together, man. Let the people know, man, who been rocking with the homie, man. Free Rashad White, man. You already know, man. So like, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, man, with the content about the homie, man. And eventually, I'm gonna have him up here with me, man. He gonna tell his story himself, man, and fill in all the blanks and let you know all the people that's around here that's claiming that they like that. Yeah, I know they ain't. He know they ain't. He can tell you exactly what they were doing when they said they were doing this. But that's a whole nother story. But shout out to everybody that support the channel from day one, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Share this video with a friend. Send this video to another friend after that, man. 10 million subscribers is the goal, man. I'm gonna get there one way or the other, man. So shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me for day one, man. I can't stress that enough, man. The support is real. Free the homie, man. Why settle for less, man? Last name more, man. Voice of the North, man. Shout out to Old Pack, man. You already know.